Hello, welcome to Warborg Gaming. Today we've got a tip. It is 2024, it is August 2024. So if you're watching this video 5 years from now, there's a chance, like most videos that are similar to this, that this rule or power or the wording may have changed. But as of today, it's correct. What I want to do today is look at a character called Deadshot. There's a couple of traits and powers on him, and it's a rules question that popped up and I thought it's worth knowing for everyone for your reference. If you're just getting into the game, it's good to know. If you've been playing for a long time, sometimes it acts as a reminder because it's easy to fall into a habit of when the rules were way back then. So hopefully this video will help. Firstly, let's take a look at the figure himself. This is notorious number 36 Deadshot. As you can see, he's got 2 targets and 6 range. The 6 range is quite key for the power we're looking at today. Yes, he has got a gun because I preferred him with a gun rather than a knife. Let's take a quick look at Deadshot's card. So he has got the improved targeting, which you can see through red, sees through green, and sees through characters, which is quite handy. This trait is also necessary for what we're discussing with regards to the rules. At the beginning of the game, for all friendly characters with this trait, give a target token to an opposing character. For all characters with this trait, when a friendly character with the assassin keyword KOs an opposing character with a target token, score 25 victory points. We're looking at his second trait now. 1 shot, 1 kill. Power. That's in capitals. It'll take a power action to activate. Power. Range 8. Make a range attack that deals penetrating damage, but only to target opposing characters with a target token regardless of line of fire. Really quite handy. He shouldn't worry about it too much given his improved targeting. So what we're looking at today is the range 8 aspect and then the replace and modify. We've taken a look at Deadshot, we've taken a look at his traits on his card. What we'll look at now is one of the pillars of the Heroclix rules, replace and modify. There are certain game aspects where you would replace a value, and there are certain game aspects where you would modify a value. An example might be defend, where you take a printed value with the defend power, and you replace it with that one. Then you take a modifier, an example might be perplex, where you can add 1 on to a combat value, or maybe -1 on a combat value. The rule is always replace and then modify. This comes in handy and we'll talk about that in another video. But today is about Deadshot. The question popped up was, what about his range 8? So sometimes, and it depends on the wording, that is a fixed value, but not in Deadshot's case. You can replace it as a replacement value. So he's got 6, you can pop that in with the power or that trait there and give him the 8. But if you want to perplex his range up by 1, you've just replaced it to 8 from 6, he's now got 9. Let's take a look at the board to see how that works out. So in this example, we have Harley Quinn and Deadshot versus Captain Cold and Gorilla Grodd, because why not? His range is 6, remember. With that power action, even the 1 shot, 1 kill, we can replace that 6 with an 8. That will take us up to Captain Cold. But Captain Cold has not got the target on it. That trait will only work with this power if you've got the target token, which Gorilla Grodd has, but he's 9 squares away. That is where fellow Suicide Squad member Harley Quinn comes into play. She will use that perplex, which is a modifier, to boost Deadshot's range up by +1. Let's use the power action, gives him the 8, the replacement is the 8. Modify it, that now takes us to 9. Deadshot, with his line of fire and his improved targeting, can now get Gorilla Grodd. Pow pow, shoot shoot. Gorilla Grodd takes some damage. So hopefully the example makes a little bit more sense. So we've looked at replace and modify in combination with Deadshot's traits. So to summarise, he has the target. That gives the token out to that person, that character. We've then got the other trait, 1 shot, 1 kill. So how that plays out is he's got a 6 range. You can modify that with a perplex, let's say from Harley Quinn, giving him +1 to his range. If we replace the value to the 8 off that trait, he's still the modifier in place, which will give him the 9, and he can take a shot. So there you go. If you like what we see, we do unboxings, we do tips, we do little rules, clarifications, and hopefully some other games as well. So what we need to do is click the like button, click the subscribe button, and everyone, happy clicks in, and good day from Warborg Gaming. See you later.